Hello, hello. Welcome to Friday night's stamping. Are you ready to have some fun? I've just been loving this new set, Grassy Grove, which is in the mini catalogue, which went live on Tuesday. It has a stamp set and some dies with it. It's got 3 deer. One which is stamped and 2 which are not stamped, they're just cut out of the paper. It's got dies for the trees, the long trees, pine trees I guess they are, and the little bush trees. It's got a, where's that? Well, obviously I haven't used that yet. I think that's for that. Is it? Hang on. Let's see. I think it is. Yeah, it would go like that. So, oh, that's a good idea. Had not realised that. That goes with, I think it does. It'd have to, yeah. Goes with that, so you could cut that out and pop it where you want it. Cool. See, you learn something new every day, don't you? So I'm actually coordinating this with, not that you have to, but 2 of the cards I'm creating tonight, I have used the leaf dies, I guess they are leaves or blossoms from the other set, which is, I grant you, it's similar, but not the same. And hopefully we'll see once I've done my samples tonight. I've done all my die cutting. There's quite a lot of, not the first card, I probably won't be doing any stamping for the first card, I don't think. I did those earlier in the week, so I've just got to remember what I'm doing as I'm going. And I've not created the first card that I'm doing yet, but it's fairly simple, so that's why I didn't want to make. And the other things I'm using, for the first card I'm using this paper, which is in the annual catalogue, and it is called Simply Elegant. It's just gorgeous. All I'm using out of this is this paper here, which I've kind of cut blossoms out of. But it's gorgeous. You'll find that in the annual catalogue. I've been neglectful of this and have not used much of this at all. I must remedy that and get some of that used, because before you know it, the catalogue will end and I won't have used it. I'll pop that over there away. And the other paper I'm using, am I using this? I've got to try and remember what I'm doing here. No, I don't think I am. But I've probably got a card I wanted to show you that I did use that paper with. So who have we got? We've got anybody here? We've got... Hello. Hello. Thanks everyone for joining me. Hi Di, Rhonda, Glenda, Denise, Sharon, Lisa, Kerry, Mandy, and is that another Kerry? Yes, 2 Kerrys. Yeah. Thanks guys. Thanks for joining me on this hot summer night. Well, it's not so hot, but it's really humid, isn't it? So for this card here, I'm going to make it kind of, I thought I might make it a wedding card, and I've not, no, maybe I'll make the card first and then I'll explain why I'm not doing a sentiment. So all I've done with that paper that I showed you before, so I've just die cut that beautiful grove of trees from the paper, from actually I'm using a retired it's retired foil. Sorry, I'm trying to think of the word. Yes, because I have stacks of it, and because I want to make this kind of wedding card, putting it on that because I'm going to be putting glue everywhere in a minute. And what I've done is I've gone ahead and cut out, these are for my envelope and my inside, so I wanted to have something to match. I went ahead and cut out some flowers or leaves, if you like, from the, I've forgotten the name of it, the other set, the Inspiring Canopy. So all I'm going to do is adhere these like so. Yep, that's the right way up. Can you see that? How gorgeous is that? Yeah, while you can't get the brass paper, you can get our gold. We've got two types of gold. We've got, and I would put that up there. I probably don't even need to do that. You can imagine how that goes. And then I've tied a bow there, but we'll put it all together very quickly. I like to put the larger ones down first. And what I'm going to do with them is go right across. I actually need to grab a scrap of paper and get this piece off my glue. Not going to be too liberal with the glue because, oh, and by the way, I'm Cheryl Algie from Kerrang in Northern Victoria. If anyone watching lives in Kerrang, I hope to be starting up my classes again in February. When I say hope to, it depends on that C word. COVID, rearing its ugly head again, isn't it? We're not being locked down, but there's it's causing a lot of distress, shall we say. A lot of businesses having to close and shut down because their workers are sick or they're close contacts or whatever. Yeah, so it's not good. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that tonight. We're going to have some fun. So she sticks a finger in there. I want to be careful because I don't want gluey fingers. So if you get them on the foil, that's not good news. Don't really think it's necessary to use dimensionals. Just by putting them sort of layering on top of each other, you create, oh come on, I must have put this in the wrong way up, did I? You create enough texture doing that. I might just put the glue on a few while I've got up the right way. Hear my fan ticking over. It's been a hot summer so far, as far as I'm concerned. I'm not a person that likes the heat. What better way to escape the heat than pop into your craft room and do some crafting? One more piece to go, or two more. I'm creating this one first because the next two are going to get a little bit messy. I think I might want that way. No, I don't. I want it that way. No rhyme or reason where I'm putting these. I'm just putting them where I think we want the foliage. Because I've got that one that far over, I think I need that one there. Hopefully I've cut enough. I think I have. Just pop that little one there. Okay. And then I was going to decide whether I wanted, you do get a line, if you can see that that's from the die, whether I wanted to, and this, I am using retired ribbon. If it comes on the clearance rack, make sure you grab it. We do have a current gold ribbon. Where is my ribbon? This is it here. We do have one that's current in the annual catalogue, but this ribbon is just too stunning not to use. So if you've got it, why not use it, I thought. Wasting a bit there, aren't I? I've pre-tied my bow so you didn't have to watch me fiddle, and I think that does look stunning. Do you agree with the ribbon across? I think that's what we'll do. Just make sure this is the right size before I go adhering that. I think it is. Yep. Hi, Angela. Yes, I think everybody's air conditioners are getting a workout. Even Melbourne's had some hot weather, although when you look at what the temperature goes down to, you think, oh, if only we could have that. They're spoilt, they are, in Melbourne. So as I usually do, I'm going to adhere that at the back. Oh, actually, that's not what I usually do, is it? I usually put some... Oh, look at my... That's the only thing with the air conditioner. Not sure which... I don't think there is a right and a wrong side of this. I just don't want to get this... And I'm using snail because I've got it still. Once I've used it up, I'll be using the other adhesive that I can't even remember the name of because I haven't even started using any of it yet. I do use a lot of wet glue. So I think that's pretty straight. Probably would be stunning if I popped that up on dimensionals, wouldn't it? Find some large ones. Where are you? There we go. Have I got any edges or have I used them all? I think I've got some edges here. All this time I've been stamping, I didn't realise I could just do that. Where is it? I can't see. My eyes are so bad. Can't see that edge. I could just do that and free that edge, and then I've got a strip, which does make life a little bit easier. And go right along there. Probably want another one if I can get one down the other side. Okay, what about the edges here? Yep, I might not even have to cut those, do I? No. Just be careful there. Where are we? So I don't want that showing. It'll be a bit strategic here. I might cut that because it was going to poke out. Now I'll go the other side. Grab this one. I hope you all can hear me. I don't know if my phone's turned right up. I don't know if I can do that while I'm live either. Can everyone hear me okay? I know I don't speak very loudly, but that's me. Not much I can do about that. And one here. Probably should use the little ones. I'll put a bigger one here in this gap. Oops, I've got two. That's okay. Take the backings off. And I thought I might leave this plain. Why I came up with a wedding card was a friend of my husband's asked if I had a couple of wedding cards, which I did have in my stash, but I recently gave away a lot of my stash to a lady who does a lot of volunteer work, or not volunteer work, charity sort of work. She sends cards to lots of different people, so it looks like I've got a bit of glue there. I'll try and take that off. You can, well, I think you can take it off with, or we might just put a pearl or something over that. So I'm not sure whether metho on a cotton bud sometimes works on the other foil. Now I'm just touching it again. I haven't got a cotton bud, I've got my metho here because I use that to clean my blocks. I don't have a cotton bud. Anyway, I'll tend to that after and let you know how it goes. Just trim that, oops, throw my bow out, trim that off, and that can go there with a glue dot. I keep forgetting my train of thought. Yeah, so I thought, well, maybe I'll try and make some wedding cards. There is a lovely, there's two sets that I'm I'll show you in a minute, that I'm kind of keen on. I'm not sure whether I'll get both or just one that I've got. Which side does this go? Don't think it really matters. Put that here. Yeah, I haven't ordered it yet, but I'm thinking I will, so I thought I'll leave the greeting off and I will gold emboss a greeting. Now I've got goobies on my glue again. It must be the weather doing that. Must be the fan drying it out or something. Hopefully that's that way up. Oh, come on. Don't want too much. Just want a bit for longevity. You might wonder why I do that. I do it because after a while the glue dots go hard, and I have found that they dry out. Looking for my pearls. And then your bow will fall off if you're like me and you don't give away the cards, especially like a wedding card. I'm not, this isn't for anyone in particular. I don't have anyone in my life getting married at the moment. Now that's strategically placed because there's a gluey mark there. I'm not quite sure where to put it. We might put the other one here. Don't know if it really needed the pearls. Maybe a couple more though, because I've got a few. They're going to disappear if I put them there, aren't they? That needs a little one there. That's the same size. So we can't have 4, we need 5. I'll just go there. Goes back. I wanted to see whether these pieces that I cut were going to work. And I think they will. I think that's nice for the inside. But because I'm not going to use that card just yet, I'm just going to show you the greetings I was talking about. Once I get around to ordering my set, choose which one I want. If I can find the page, I'll just let you know my thought process here. Easier if I looked at the index, wouldn't it? So there's a couple, so this one here called Celebrating You, Lots of Love. So these are the ones that I could use for a wedding. Wishing you a happily ever after. Congrats. And you could do a happy anniversary for that one. You could do Happy Mother's Day. I don't have a mum anymore, so I won't be doing that, sadly. And the one that goes with that embossing folder is a beautiful one. We don't often have a stamp for engagement. So there's one, you're engaged, here's to love and happiness. So this one could be an engagement card. Congratulations, wedding wishes, celebrating your anniversary, happy wedding day, to the cutest couple ever. Happy anniversary, my love. That's, you could give that to your husband. So yeah, there's a Valentine's one in there. So I'd actually really like both, but yeah, I think I need to make a choice. So because I'm not sure which sentiment I'm going to put in there, I'm not actually going to finish off the inside of that one tonight, but I can pop this piece on the envelope, and I might just put it, I might just centre that on there. What do you think? Do you think that looks good? Thanks, Myrtle. You can hear me? Everyone can hear me. Thanks, guys. Hi, Kate. Hi, Nikki. All right, let's put a bit of glue on here. And then we're going to get messy with the next 2 cards, because I think most of you guys are in Australia, but the ones that occasionally have people from overseas, they won't realise how bad it is for us, because we can't get a what's that nice paper, it's 6 by 6, I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to, which would make it heaps easier to create these cards. But when you can't get something, you've got to improvise in New Horizon. So I'll just show you, those who don't have a catalogue, page 43. If you live in Kerang and you'd like a catalogue, pop in and I will gift you one. So it's this paper here, and you can see these samples here is what they've used for a lot of these cards. So, but we're unable to order that at the moment, which is a real shame. Anyway, so that's why I improvised with the next card. I'm trying to think which one I want. I'm going to use some dirty paper because I'm going to get it messy. I'll be able to see what Rhonda and I were up to yesterday doing that. So I've just got to about that one that I did, and hopefully this isn't going to be a disaster, because I re-inked my pads and they're a little bit inky. So let's see how we go. I do have the class ones that I haven't re-inked, so we might have to go that way. So I'm going to be just doing some ink swiping to try and replicate that paper. I didn't re-ink my in colours. They're the only ones I didn't re-ink, and we're not going to see the edges, so I'm not going to be too worried about how they come out. So that's to give the impression of water. I think that'll be okay. And then I used Pale Papaya. So I've used Pool Party and Misty Moonlight to do my water. Whoa, that's a bit dark. And this is Pale Papaya. And then I used some Polish Pink over the top of that, just to kind of make a little bit of a sunset. You will see how easy these cards go together. Now I need my Grove. Where did I put my stamp set now? I'm good at hiding things from myself. Can you relate, guys? I'm sure we all do that. So then I'm simply going to stamp. This is going to go over here like this. So I'm wanting to see where I'm going to stamp that, because I don't want it, well, I do want it at the foreground. So I want it at the foreground. I kind of want to come up a little bit. Bit of guesswork here. So, and this is Evening Evergreen. Another one of my favourite colours. So it's all about the in colours tonight, isn't it, guys? I'm hoping I've positioned that correctly. Just going to leave that on there because I'm going to use that again in a minute. And wow, that turned out different to my other one. So all I've done is die cut the Grove piece. And we can dimensional that up as well to give it some added dimension. And did you know that we had black dimensionals? Because we do. They are in the annual catalogue. So, making sure I've got the right side there. And I've used all my edge pieces, so that's a bit of a shame. Someone's asking me something. What are the dimensions of the cardstock you are using, please? Okay, Denise. What have we got? I think this piece is 9.5 by 13.8, and this piece was cut at 10 by, I think, 14.85. No, 10 by 14. And it will go, well, I'll show you, because this, I think I know why you're asking, Denise, because sometimes the dies, this is a normal A4 size card, right? So I'll just show you. It is actually a bit smaller than if you've got the other one. I'll just show you. This one is a little bit smaller, I think. Show you the difference, because I think that might be why your question. So that one's a fairly, like, it's a bit wider even than the actual card. If you compare the two, this is the new one, Grassy Grove, so it fits quite nicely on our size card, whereas this one, well, that fits nicely too. It's a little bit bigger though. Doesn't give you as much wriggle room around the edges. So does that answer your question, Denise? I'm preempting why you're asking, because I often wonder the same thing, because the dies are made for Americans, not us. So yeah, well, I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean, you know, they make up the majority of the customers and demonstrators, I guess. Just going to take that off the black so I can see where I'm going with it. No worries, Denise. Just might put a couple more on there. Yep. I have got nails, so I'll be able to get that off. Just takes a minute or two. Now the dimensionals are sticking to my fingers. I think I need another one there though. I'll have to remember not to use the edge pieces when I'm crafting on my own, won't I? So that I can use them up when I'm crafting live. My ink pad's sitting there drying out. I left it out so I could do the inside now. I'm just gonna put this on here in case I go over the edge. Just want to line this up. think I might want to cut a bit off there. So that's what you can do if you do what I did. Put the grass up too high, the grassy mound or whatever you call it. You can see that looks like sunset there. Pretty happy with that. And over on the back, it doesn't really matter over on the back because no one's going to see that except for you and I. And I don't even really need, I don't need string. You could put a bow. Depends who it's for. If you leave it like this, I'm just going to put some glue along there because I've cut that off. If you leave it like this, you can give it to whoever if you don't go putting bows and things on there. My other one, I didn't even put any bling. How about that? But I might pop some bling on this one. So how long did that take? Oh, look, let me do this and get this ink put away. So our card's going that way. All I'm going to do is stamp that there, put my ruler away, and do the same on my envelope. I should have got you guys to time me, shouldn't I? I won't be so quick with the next one though, I don't think. It's just a little bit more time consuming. Need that again, so I'm going to just clean that off. Get the majority of the ink off. That on with snail. Oops. Whether I smudged that, I've probably transferred ink from this. Oh, no, I didn't put it on there. I've got a little bit of a smudgy thing there, but I'm not going to worry about that. Just might. Black or rhinestones or black gems? What do you think? I'm tempted to go black. Thanks, Gail. Thanks, Sharon. Thanks, Glenda. I'm going to grab out my black. I'm going to grab out my... Where are they? Don't tell me they fell down the back. Oh no, here we are. My rhinestones. Let's just have a look, see. Black might be too black, mightn't it? Got Pool Party in there, but I don't know about Pool Party. Thinking maybe it needs the rhinestones. Do you agree? Oh, Sharon says black. I'm just going to show you the rhinestones. Yeah, I think you might be right, Sharon. Let's have a look. Like, we've got these ones, but I'm just going to use up these little ones from goodness knows how many years ago because I've got them, and you can get black the same, well not exactly the same. I don't even know, because where am I going to put them? I don't even know that it needs it. What do you think? Rhinestones, yeah, because with the rhinestones I can go up on the black, because I'm feeling it doesn't even really need anything. But if I do rhinestones, I can go there, and I can go there, and I can go there, and it stands out on the black. Oops, wrong packet. Just leave those out because I might use them again. So yeah, we could Wink of Stella that, but I think that's enough fluffing around for that one tonight. And where is my next one? There it is. I'm going to put these. I think I need that again. Oh, I think I need that again. I had poppy and papaya. No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm getting confused because I did different colours for my other one. So I need poppy and papaya for my flowers. I don't need that one. Need that one. I don't need that. I do need those. Now, it'd be great if I can remember what I did. Alright, I think I do. And again, this is going to be messy, so I'm going to just be using a scrappy bit here. I should have used a darker green. Anyway, this will be fine. And then I'm going to grab the little 3 trees one, but I'm not going to use them as a tree. I'm going to use these. I'm going to ink up, can you see that? I'm just going to ink up, try and ink up just the trees. I'm not sure how I'll go here. I might just test that out. Oh, that's okay, because I did re-ink this. In fact, with Rhonda and I had a play yesterday, and with her, because mine hasn't come yet, with her, the leaf out of her, oh, and then I went and put the whole thing in. I'm trying not to the leaf out of her ladybug stamp. It wasn't showing the veins, and I worked out that it was because this pad was too inky. So, but anyway, seems like it's okay for this now. I think that'll be okay, but we might do that there. So can you see where I'm heading with this? Just going to should have left some gaps so I could go in with another colour. I'm going to do that down here because I want to, for the grass, I want to kind of make it a mix of garden green and granny apple green. Because I'm going into another green, I'm not even going to bother cleaning that, because I'm not going to contaminate my ink. I have of that a bit darker. Whoa, that was a bit darker, quite a bit darker. I think that's maybe enough. Maybe I should have gone up a bit higher with that bit there. I'm just looking at my other one. I think I should have. So it probably doesn't matter if I got most of that ink off. I just want to go up a little bit higher here. You'll see why shortly. Clean that, so I need to use that again because we're going to make some flowers now. There's probably a lot of ways of doing this too, but this is how I decided to do it. But first I want to do the tree trunks, and I'm using dark. I used light on my other card. I thought I might use dark for this one. You're all saying, gee, that looks like a mess. But wait, there's more. Well, that fan's nice. There we go. So that was, all right, the lid go on. That was dark crumb cake that I did those with. Now, see lots of ladybugs here, can't you? Actually, I might need a cleaner piece so I can see where I'm heading with that. If I've got a cleaner piece. This bit will do. So I've gone ahead and cut out lots of leaves, flowers, whatever they are supposed to be out of that other set, the what is it called? I can't even remember what it's called. The Inspiring Canopy. Same flowers as I cut out for the first card. So now I'm going to add some colour to these. I'm just making sure they're the right way up. There's a lot of die cutting. So hopefully I can go bang, bang, bang and do them all in one go. Again. Probably a lot of ways you can do this, but this is how I decided to. You could like do your baby wipe technique or cut it out of that beautiful paper that we can't get. Don't flip over. appreciate a set until you start playing with it. Done those. I don't want to go too much because I want to put some poppy parade over these. Stuck to me. Lock. I did that one. And again, because I'm going from light to dark, if I can find my, oh, here it is, hidden under my Grove piece. Okay, well, just be a bit more careful of these ones, kind of do them kind of one by one, kind of. Probably should have stamped off that one. Just, I don't want it all over, I just want so that it looks like blossoms. And a bit of variety in the colours. Just add a bit of texture. This poppy is going on and on and on. Not even having to ink up again. Do that edge. I just stamped off that one. I felt it was a bit strong. This is the tedious part. I probably should have had all this done, but anyway, we're nearly done. And the cards are nearly done. Oops. Oh, must have missed one. What a nuisance. Now I'm going to have to clean that to do just that one that I missed. I might just need that. You never know. Better. Better just clean that off in case I think it's clean and go to pick it up and use it. All right, now we've got this and we've got, oh yes, I am using the paper I showed you before, but I think I want my clouds up this way, and that was this paper, which is called Beauty of the Earth. So it's this one that's got all the trees and so forth. This is pretty too. So I think I can adhere that now, can't I? Yep, I think I'm just going to put that on flat. Oops, I shouldn't have it over that in case I get a bit rash with the glue. Quite easy to adhere these two. You just don't need glue all over, just a couple of spots here and there. Don't even really have to do the tree trunks, just a spot here and there. That should do. What I sometimes do is just flip it over. See, when I was doing the first card I did, I thought, well, you could cut your foliage out of that. You could cut these things out of this, and you could have an autumn scene, couldn't you? I'm not going to stick that onto the base just yet. So now we're just going to add our flowers like we did before, except we're going to have flowers everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but we're going to have some flowers, some blossoms down the bottom on this one. And I've got one to copy off so I can see where I want to put these. I think I had it, yeah I did, I had it over the ribbon before. If I put a bow there, these flowers, I don't want them to look like they're all in a row. I don't want it to look as though I want them all along there. Maybe that one could go down a bit. And then my bow here. Where's my bow gone? In the pale papaya. Yeah, it can go there. So I'll adhere these first. Now I've forgotten where. I'm hopeless. About there. And about there with the grass sticking up. And then I'm just gonna some glue on all these bigger ones first, like I did before. Here's the other one. I'll just use 3 big ones. Get off. Wants to stick to my finger. I'll just pop them across first. And if you like to leave a little bit so you can see the blue in between, that looks cool too. You can see the sky. Just gonna add some glue. This is the tedious bit. Patience, patience. Oh, I've got another big one. Where can you go? You can probably go. Oh, maybe you can go there. Like a little archway. So yeah, just play with it. if I need any more, but I'll put that there. That's a bit, and then we'll just there. Let me just see. I'm being a bit fussy there, I know, but it just looks a bit silly, that one there. Is he stuck? He is. So they kind of blend in, these bits, so just really about adding a bit of texture. Oh, come on, you don't want to stick. Did I not get any glue on you? Just where you see that it's a bit gappy. I'm just going to put glue on all these. So I might as well use them, seeing I went to the trouble of cutting them. Not sure where I want them though. That one there. That one there. Why that's refusing to stick. So we've got lots of texture there, and then I wasn't sure if I wanted to put that on a green granny apple, a granny apple base or a white base. I might be leaning towards the white. I'll get my ribbon organised while you tell me what you think. The green or the white? Careful not to flick that over and flick the glue everywhere. So what was the verdict, green or white? White. Two people say white. Hang on, where are we? Denise says white, Gail says white, Rhonda says green, Sharon says white. So we've got 3 white. You're outvoted, Rhonda, sorry. White wins. And you could pop that up, but I think it's thick enough. And for the sake of this video, I think we'll call that enough. What did I do on the inside? That's what I did. And we need some bling. Boy, I've put that. I got a bit worried there for a minute. I thought I was putting it the wrong way around. Now I think I didn't have any anything chosen, but I think either Genial Gems, the yellowy ones, or they're in colours. Where are they? Because we've used pale papaya. Let's just see. I haven't used these for a while. I was using them, and then I've not used them for a while. Maybe they're not going to show out. Probably just blend in, won't they? Yeah. And the green might be a bit the other green, not. Oh, it's not bad. Let's see what we've got in colours. The pale papaya in colours might stand out a bit more. Maybe. Let's see. It's not really. So maybe rhinestones might be the go again there. Or what about these ones? Because I've got the garden green. I wonder if these ones... I don't think we want green in the blossom though, do we? I'm fussy about that. Things have got to be real for me. I think we'll try the rhinestones, as they will add bling. Oh, I could colour them. I could have coloured them poppy. Would have probably been nicer. But there we go. You need to colour them before you put them on your card, but you probably all know that. And then on the inside and the envelope, because I don't need an insert for this one because I'm using thick Whisper White. So I just did the same thing virtually, just use the top of the trees to add kind of like little blossoms. And I'll do the same on the envelope. And get some poppy parade. So trees aren't just trees. The same colour texture. This could easily be a wedding card as well. So I'm not putting a greeting in it because I'm not sure what I want to use it for yet. Go clean that. Okay. You really need something neutral. I know a page out of some of the new DSP that's fairly neutral, just so you can see the cards properly. I can pull it out. And that one. I know which one I want, and it'll be the last one I grab. Come on. This is out of the Heart and Home set. It's just quite a nice neutral background so you can see the cards. And this is the one I did, the sample I originally did, because you know how much I love pink. So this was polished pink and fresh freesia. I always forget the name of that one. And go back to our other ones. one. Okay. What do you think? Thanks, Glenda. Thanks, Rhonda. Thanks, Denise. Thanks, Myrtle, Sharon, Lisa, Gail. Thanks, everyone, for watching, and happy crafting. Hope to see you again next Friday, and stay safe. Bye-bye.